Sunny friends, this week I crashed the King Arthur Legend of the Sword premiere in London, and I learned it's not that hard to see celebrities arriving on the red carpet for free, and you have a pretty good chance of getting a selfie with the celebrity. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to plan for your possible chance to see celebrities arriving on the red carpet, show you footage of what happens when they're arriving, and finally give you tips for how you might be able to get a selfie with a celebrity. And make sure you watch until the end, where I share with you the video I got of David Beckham at the premiere. You see, I was invited to a private press screening of the film, and it occurred to me that you might want to know what happens at a London premiere. There are so many things you can do ahead of time to plan for a great experience. In the description below, I'm going to leave a link to my blog post that outlines many of these ideas for you. Know that there are websites that give you information about the premieres. You should bring things with you to attract the star's attention. You'll see in the video coming up that people who were the most successful had big pictures of the stars. They also brought pens or Sharpies for them to be able to sign them quickly. It might be advantageous to have a clipboard with you too, so it's easier for them to sign. You'll also want to think about bringing an umbrella and a jacket. I went on a beautiful sunny day, but as soon as the sun went behind the buildings, it was freezing. You'll see that my footage is kind of shaky. That's not just because I was nervous. It's also because by the end of the experience, my hands were freezing and I could barely touch the buttons on my camera. Make sure you have a fully charged phone and camera battery, as well as fully charged backup batteries for both devices. I went through them all. You also want to arrive early. I will leave a timeline of how the premiere I attended happened on my blog as well. Ahead of time, do research on the stars you think might be there. In case they're close to you, you can say something intelligent to them to attract their attention. I blew it on this one. I missed a great shot of David Beckham's son because I didn't know who he was. I also waited a long time for a picture of Jude Law for no reason. If you sneak in like I did, you're not going to have a wristband and you don't have a ticket, so if you leave, you probably won't be able to get back in behind the barricades. Keep this in mind so you don't drink too much ahead of time because you can't go to the bathroom, and also know that you're not at the movie. They're not selling popcorn and nachos and candy and hot dogs, so you could be waiting there minimally for 2 hours with no access to food, drink, or toilets. I arrived at Leicester Square, where most premieres are held in London, took a look around and realized I wasn't going to be able to see much unless I got past security to the barriers near the red carpet. Basically, I went up to a security guard and said that I was invited to a press preview a few days after that evening, and was there any chance I could go behind the barricades and film. Surprisingly, he said he would take me to one of the press cages and let me in. Naturally, I thought this was amazing, but the more I watched, there seemed to be very savvy people who were also walking up to the security guards and being slowly allowed inside the barriers like I was. The press cage where I was standing is directly across from the M&M store. My back was to Piccadilly Circus and I faced Leicester Square Station. The cinema was up on my left. To be where important cameras are, you'll have to either buy a ticket, win a contest, or have a contact in the business. You'll wait in this area a minimum of 2 hours. During that time, you'll see people setting up the red carpet, guys standing around in suits, screens showing the trailer. At one point, an MC built energy in the crowd and gave out a few gift bags to fans like me. Occasionally, people wearing mostly black walked by, and there seemed to be a guy with a printout of photos who was keeping track of arrivals. A car pulled up on my left and seemed to do a test run of a drop-off through the crowd. Then another car arrived that had people in it. I don't think they were famous. And finally, our first first celebrity arrived, and that is Aidan Gillen. I only realized this because a guy with a camera started following him right away. Notice how people offer him photographs and a pen so they can get his autograph. He was very gracious with the crowd and spent a lot of time with people in my area. Next, Guy Ritchie arrived with his supermodel wife.
I want you to jump. Jump.
He spent a lot of time with the people behind the barricades near me. Next, it seemed a lot of the female actresses arrived. If I knew their names, I could tell you who they were. Some of them spent a lot of time with the crowd signing autographs and taking selfies. Others seemed to care less.
Like you trying to get stuck in it. Gotta get it, in the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Creed Arthur's mother, Ray. It's the stunning woman in the lead.
It was obvious when the actor playing the main character arrived because everyone went nuts. Charlie is easy on the eyes and had the crowd's full attention. At first he didn't head our direction, but he came back, maybe because people were chanting his name. Then he spent a lot of time with fans who were like me outside the red carpet. Some tips I have for you are pay attention to the car as it's pulling up. Addison Lee is a car service here. Celebrities arrived in either a Mercedes or a Range Rover. It looked like the area across from me was a hot spot for celebrity contact. These people got tons of pictures. Now notice their nice faces. Perfect. I love the natural smile on this girl. Practice your nice camera face before you go. Don't be a duck face when you get a chance to have a picture with a celebrity. Be nice to the celebrities. Don't take a cheeky photo angle when one of them offers the opportunity for a picture. I can't say I blame this star for walking away the second time that it happened. Research the celebrities. When a Mercedes passed me with a teenager inside, I thought it's probably one of Beckham's sons. I realized too late that it was. I looked it up online when I got home, and it was in fact Brooklyn. He has like 10 million followers on Instagram. I would have loved to have had a close-up video of him. If I had done research, I wouldn't have been disappointed about not seeing Jude Law because I would have known ahead of time he wasn't gonna be there. I waited hours, and when people started leaving, I asked two girls next to me if I had missed him, and they explained he's in a West End show right now and was probably on stage while the other stars were arriving on the red carpet. Pin, like, and share this video if you found it valuable. Subscribe to the Sunny News so you don't miss any upcoming updates about fun things to do in London. And now, just like the movie Bend It Like Beckham, we're gonna close with a quick cameo of David Beckham. Don't Don't forget my blog has that pre-planning list. Also, you might want to follow me on social media because I posted a lot of what I saw that evening as it was happening. Please leave your ideas for future videos in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching.